So in this video, I'll show you how to check and optimize battery life on your MatePad 11.5. If you want to check and optimize the battery life, you should go to the settings. Now go to battery, of course, and now you'll find two different battery lives. Battery health, which is your battery longevity, your the battery over a longer period of time, because it actually is something that if I go into it, maybe it'll be easier to explain. It's currently evaluating, so it won't give me a result right now, but there will be a maximum capacity and it'll be shown in percents. If it's 100%, then your battery is probably new or like a month old. Of course, it's always like those dates. It's not like after a month it has to be 99%, and it's not like before a month old it cannot be 99%, you know. But it's just typical for battery life to range between 85 to 75 after 2 years. So yeah, that's what I would expect. Yeah, of course, the more you care about the battery, the higher the result may be. But sometimes it's independent, it's not dependent on you, and it's not your fault, because different batteries are built differently, and you know, it's never like if there are two batteries, they are not the same, and there may be just ever so slight minor difference that will make one of them age faster than the other one. But there are things to slow down battery aging. Now, also, it's not only the time, from purchase, but also the battery cycles. Battery cycle is a charge from 0 to 100%. So I have just one cycle because the tablet is very fresh, very new. But yeah, the more cycles you have, the lower maximum capacity you can expect. It's normal. Now, to actually preserve your maximum capacity, your battery life, I would highly recommend enabling Smart Charge. It will learn your charging habits and adjust the patterns accordingly. So if you go to sleep, for example, go to sleep at night and plug your tablet in, then it'll charge to 80% and pause. Then it'll resume about an hour before you're expected to unplug it. So it charges up to 100% shortly before you unplug it, so it doesn't overcharge. Also, there is a custom charging limit. I don't recommend it myself, because if you're about to limit your battery capacity from the very beginning, then I'd rather just wait a year and it's gonna limit itself because of the battery health going down. Now, if you go back and find other things, there are power consumption details, and you'll find battery level, and this is actually a shorter period of time thing. So it'll tell you what apps have been using your battery at what times, and you can see if some of the apps has been abusing your battery abnormally, then you can simply stop using the app or limit its background usage of the battery. So you can go to that certain app if it's been abusing your battery abnormally, and for example force it to stop, or just use it less. And now the next tip for your battery life is actually a power saving mode. If you want to use your tablet for a little bit longer, if you're for example outside and cannot plug your tablet in, then you can enable a power saving mode, and it's gonna optimize your battery life. Now you can go here and you can learn more. It'll tell you what the battery saving mode does. It disables auto syncing, haptic feedback, system sounds, reduces visual effects, and does some other things. And that'll be it for the video. I hope that the video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show the home screen tricks on HUAWEI MatePad 11.5 paper mat. Okay, so to access and to change the home screen settings, let's open up the settings first. And now we need to find the home screen and style. In here, of course, we can change the themes, wallpapers, and the icons. Let's begin with the themes. In here we have a list of themes that are currently installed on our device. If you want to find more of them, simply click on more. Then you will have a whole list. Some themes require payment, because not all of them are for free, but you will see it when you click on more. And now, when we click on wallpapers, same thing. In here we can click on allow. In here we have a list of wallpapers that are currently installed. Same thing as you click on, as it was in the themes. As you click on more wallpapers, you have a whole list. And just like in the previous thing, some wallpapers require payment. But when it comes to the wallpapers, you can also select a photo from your gallery, for example, and set it as a new wallpaper. Simply click on select from gallery, and then you can pick the photo that you want. Okay, as we go to the icons, we can change their shape and their color. In here we have a whole list that are currently installed. Let's say that we want to pick that one. In here we have a preview how it will look like. Hit on apply. And now it has been set. I'll open up the home screen to show that everything has been changed. And now we have this style of our icons. Okay, I'll go back into the standard one. I was just showing you that you can change it. And of course, again, we have the more button. When you click on that, you will see more icons that you can download or buy. Okay, below we have the online content. Thanks to that, we can discover more themes and wallpapers. Below we have the home screen settings. In here we can change the layout. Currently it's 7:5, and also we can set 6:5. It's up to you which layout you want. We can also lock our layout. And now, for example, we won't be able to change the position of the icons, for example, on our home screen because of the lock. So let's say we want to change the position of the Cloud app from this place to that place. When I hold on that, you can see that on the bottom, you can see that it's saying the home screen layout is locked, and we cannot do anything with that icon. It's simply stuck into that place. Okay. For now, I will turn it off. We also have the auto align, and it will automatically fill empty spaces when apps are removed. Just to show you how it works, I'm wondering, do I have some app? Yeah, I have the Asphalt game. And now, when we uninstall the game, it should... Oh, actually, let's do it in other way. Let's change the place of our icon, so we will make sure that this feature will work properly. Now I will uninstall it, and you could see that the other icons the games, in this case the folder, jumped into the place of the Asphalt because it was removed, and that's how this auto align mode works. It fits the empty place between the icons. Okay. If you want, of course, you can keep it enabled. We have the auto rotate, so it automatically rotates the home screen. I'm sure that you know how it works. We can also enable to show the recent apps. Apps you have recently used will be shown on the right side of the dock. It's right in here. Okay. Next thing is to show widget bars. Show a bar underneath app icons that can be explained into service widgets. And we have the assistant, receive smart reminders, personalized news, and other content relevant to you. Pretty cool thing. It's also worth keeping it enabled. Now, as we perform that kind of a move, let's say that, I don't know how to describe it. You just need to see. Just like that. When you perform that icon, another menu appears. And in here, for example, we can change and drag the screens to change their order. So currently, for example, this screen is the second, and we can place it to the left side and change their order. So go to the left side, now release, and now as we turn off this menu, you can see that these screens has been replaced when it comes to their order. Pretty simple. Back into the menu. In here also we can change the wallpaper, just like I was saying. And now we can also add the widgets. Click on the service widgets, and in here we have a whole list of the widgets that we can add. In here we have the supported apps, of which we can create a widget. For example, when it comes to calendar, we have 12 possible widgets that we can create. Simply click, and in here we can, as we scroll to the upside, we can change their style. If you want to add, select the style that you want, and then click on Add to Home Screen, and as you can see, it appeared right in here. Also, if you hold on it with your hand, you can place it anywhere you want on the screen. Just make sure that you have some free space on your home screen if you want to add it. And of course, same thing is with other apps. So for example, let's add the, I don't know from what, the screen lock maybe, and it appeared right now on the home screen. And when I click on that, boom, the screen locks. Pretty simple. So that's how you can customize your home screen with the widgets. They are really, really useful. So I think that you will find something for yourself. We can also change the transition animation. Currently we have the default mode. This is how it looks like. But we can change, for example, into the perspective. Oh, actually in here we cannot see it. So I'll close the home screen menu, and now you can see the difference in the animation. So now you can see that it's more smooth. That's the second, the perspective. Now let's select the squeeze. In here again you have like a preview how it looks like. Now let's see, is it been applied? And as you can see, it works, and it has been successfully set. Just like that. Back into the menu. Now the transition, and the last one is box. And that's how it looks like. Okay. And from here you can also get into the home screen. I was showing you that menu before. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the hidden sound settings on HUAWEI MatePad 11.5 paper mat. Okay, so to get access into the sound settings, all we need to do is to launch our normal settings. Now we need to find sounds and vibration. And maybe let's begin with the Do Not Disturb mode. The shortcut to it is D and D. So when this mode is enabled, notifications will be silenced, alarm will ring as usual. So for example, this mode is recommended, or I personally use this mode, for example, during the night, because sometimes some people are messaging me, and when I forget to turn off the sound, they can, wake me up. And it's really, really annoying. But when we enable the Do Not Disturb mode, we won't have that problem, and the alarm will still ring, so don't worry, you'll hear it at the time you should wake, and the alarm will ring. So we can enable the Do Not Disturb mode right in here, but now it's currently it's enabled, and we need to turn it off manually. But we can select, for example, the schedule. We can enable it right in here, and we can select to repeat. And here we have the dates. So for example, let's add the Friday to it. Click on OK. Now select the hour. Now we need to select the hour from which it will start. So let's say from 9 p.m. Click on OK. Now it has been set, and now to which hour? And let's say until 10 a.m. because we really like to sleep well during the weekend, and we don't want to get distracted or waking up. So select the hour that you want, confirm it, and now when the Friday day comes, 9 p.m., the Do Not Disturb mode will launch automatically. Of course, you can also add another schedule if you want. Now we can go back from here, and now in here, if you want, you can change the default volume button control. It can control media, music, videos, and games, or you can select it for the ringtone. Okay. Below we have the sound booster. So, hear surroundings more clearly by turning your phone into a remote mic that streams sound to your Bluetooth earphones or speaker. Results are best with Huawei Bluetooth earphones or speakers. We can enable it, but as you can see, it requires another device such as earphones or a speaker if you want to use it. If you have that device, simply click on pair and connect both devices to each other. Same thing is with the Huawei Hissen sound effects. Again, it's only available with the headphones. And as we click on more sound settings, in here we can enable or disable things such as startup sound, screen lock sound, screenshot sound, and the screen touch. I know that for some people those sounds might be annoying. For example, the screenshot sound and that click sound. And now, as you can see, when I'll turn it off, we don't have that clicking sound. For some people, it might be like a blessing because they hate this sound. If you want, you can turn it off in here, or if you like that sound, of course, you can turn it on. Everything is up to you. Same thing is with the startup sound. This sound is pretty loud, so for some people it might be better, and they like it in that way when it's turned off. Same thing, of course, with the screen lock and the screen touch. Basically, when the screen touch is enabled, we have a clicking sound. I don't know, can you hear it? It sounds like that. I hope you could hear it. Maybe I'll boost up the sound. Oh no, it's still at the same volume level. I hope you can hear it. That's the clicking sound that I'm talking about. And if so, for some people, if it's annoying, you can always turn it off. Just like that. Pretty simple. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, in this video I'm going to show the top 5 differences between HUAWEI MatePad 11.5 and Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Lite. Okay, so the Huawei is on my right side, Samsung on the left side. Let's begin with the biggest difference, I think. It's the screen and its texture, because on the Huawei we have 11.5 inch paper matte screen with 2.5K resolution, and thanks to the texture and thanks to that it's matte, it doesn't reflect that much light, just like the Samsung will. And it's, for example, it's much more comfortable to use when you're outside and when you want to use your tab in full sunlight. It will be simply easier, and it's also better, for example, for people who like to draw. It feels simply more natural to write and draw on this pad, on this Huawei. When it comes to the maximum brightness, we have the 600 nits brightness on both devices, so it's the same level, but we also have the difference in the screen refresh rate, because on the Huawei, as we go into the display and brightness and into screen refresh rate, we have up to 120 Hz refresh rate, while on the Samsung we only have 90 Hz. So again, a point into the advantage of the Huawei. We have simply higher refresh rate, and of course the screen I was talking about. Okay, also let's go into the performance now, because the HUAWEI MatePad has 8 GB of the RAM and storage options of 120 or 256 GB. Of course, they will depend in the price. And when it comes to the Samsung, we have 6 GB RAM available on 120 GB storage space, or 8 GB of the RAM and 256 GB of the storage space. And they will also, of course, there will be a difference in the price, but that's logic. But another thing into the advantage of the Samsung this time, we can insert an SD card, and we can expand our storage up to 2 TB of the data. So now we can get an SD card. We can simply even buy the cheaper version with 128 GB of storage space, and we can insert an SD card into that device. While on the Huawei, we don't have that possibility. We cannot insert an SD card. When it comes to the battery, it's a little bit bigger on the Huawei, because it has 10,000 battery capacity, while on the Samsung we have only 8,000. So when you are kind of person who likes to have better and bigger battery capacity, you should pick the Huawei. Okay, now let's go into the styles and the software things. On the Huawei, it supports the M Pencil, which we can use, for example, to draw, or we can even use it instead of our fingers to navigate through the device. This is how it looks like. But we need to remember that this is sold separately. So when you buy only the tab, you won't have that pen. And it also costs a little, remember about it. While on the Samsung, the S Pen is attached into your tab when you buy it, so you don't need to simply buy it separately, because it's attached into the box, and you can save a little bit of the money, because you don't need to buy the pen just like you would have to when you pick the Huawei. So again, and I will tell you that the S Pen gives a lot of fun to use, has really cool features, even the AI, even the dedicated app to use called the Pen app. In here, it's like a mine of the creativity. You can do anything in that app, create your drawings, color the current paintings, and a lot of more. So when it comes to that, it's much better on the Samsung. Okay, of course, we also have the difference in the price of those devices, but they depend also from the country where you want to buy them. So you need to simply take a look in your country how it looks like, which device. There is a chance that one of the devices might be even cheaper than the second one, but you need to find it on your own. And also another thing, the operating system, because on the Huawei, unfortunately, we don't have the Android. We have other operating system, which is called, I need to find out why, because I don't remember, the Harmony OS. Yeah, that's how it's called, the Harmony OS. And simply, it doesn't support the Android, and what comes with it, we don't have access into all of the Google services, which are really good to use, and they are so comfortable. We don't have access into the Google app. We cannot log into the Gmail. We don't have the YouTube, for example. We cannot download it from the app gallery. It's not available. I think there's a chance to bypass it and somehow download the Play Store. But if you are a kind of person who don't like to dig into this device and do a lot of things to download one app, or even try to launch it, you shouldn't even be looking at Huawei, because the Harmony OS is, in my opinion, much worse than Android, which we have on our Samsung, of course. And in here we have access into everything, all Google services, the YouTube, the Play Store, the Gmail, and all that kind of stuff. And also, in my opinion, the Galaxy AI is also better than the AI provided by the Huawei. But that's my personal opinion. But I think that a lot of people will tell you that the Samsung Galaxy AI is better. Of course, you can find the videos in the internet which compare those AIs, and you can see all of the features. From my when I was using the Samsung Tab, it's simply much better when it comes to day-to-day use. Okay, I'm wondering if there's something more that I want to tell you about, but I think that's all. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I have HUAWEI MatePad 11.5 and Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Lite, and in this video we're going to compare cameras of those devices. Okay, so let's begin. First, let's open up the camera apps, and let's maybe begin with the maximum zoom that we have on both devices. So when it comes to the Huawei, the maximum zoom is 5x, while on the Samsung we have 4x. So it's a little bit less. Next thing is the possibility to change the filters. On Samsung they are right in here under this icon, and on Huawei they are right in here on the top. Let's begin with the Huawei. In here we have a list of the filters that we have on this device. We unfortunately we cannot change them. I mean, we cannot adjust the already existing filter, while on the Samsung we have a list of all all filters. We can adjust each filter into our own preferences. For example, we can change the color, temperature, saturation, contrast, and the strength. Pretty cool thing, into the advantage of Samsung. We can also download the filters when we click on that icon, and in here we can download them. In here we have a list of the camera filters that you can download. Also, another cool thing, which is allowed only on Samsung, and it's based on thanks to the Samsung Galaxy features. When we scroll down and when we click on that plus button, we have possibility to create a new photo, a new filter based on the picture that we will just pick. We just need to simply select the picture from the our gallery. Now the AI will convert the colors that it can see on the photo to use as a filter, and you can now see that it appeared on the list of features on the filters, and we can also adjust it. We can change the strength, color, temperature, and other things. So that's the cool thing on the Samsung. When it comes to the video, on both devices, the maximum resolution is full HD and 30 FPS. We cannot go higher than this. Same thing on the Huawei. As we go into more, we can see that on the Samsung we have simply more modes than on the HUAWEI. For example, we have the Pro Mode and the Pro Video, which allows us to, for example, change the ISO, white balance, and the exposure in the video and also in the photo. We have two modes. One is for the normal photos. Second is for adjusting those values into the video. Unfortunately, on HUAWEI we don't have that feature. We also have the single take, night mode, food, panorama, and the hyperlapse. Okay, also when we click on Samsung into that eye icon, we can see the Bixby Vision. We need to click on the settings and give a permission. Okay, and now it should work. Yeah, and we have things such as text reader, call detection, object identifier, scene describer, wine, discover, text, and translate. So in here we have a lot of hidden modes that are available only on the Samsung thanks to the Bixby Vision feature. For example, I can show you how it works. We have the object identifier now. When I point the camera, for example, into that plant, it should detect it as a... actually, I'll show you. So let's enable it. Currently it says hair accessory, but now it's identifying it as a plant, and that's actually true. We also have the color detection. You can see how it works. So thanks to the Bixby Vision we can use all of that features which are not available on the HUAWEI. We need to remember about it. Also, when we open up the settings on both devices, we can select the timer and also the video resolutions. Same thing, of course, with the assistive grid. In here, we need to open it up in here, and we can set it under the shooting methods. Or no, actually not in here, but I'm sure that we can change and select the assistive grid, or maybe I'm wrong. I just need to find it. Yeah, composition guide, and now we can select the grid lines just like on the HUAWEI. So it's also available. Another cool thing that we have on the Samsung is the burst mode. When we want to use it, we need to be in the photo mode, and now to take a burst shot, we need to turn off the filters first, because when it's on it won't work. And now we need to have good light conditions, and now when I'll hold and slide the shutter button into the right side, I'll take a burst shot. And thanks to that I can take up to 30 photos, one after another. Pretty cool thing. This is also not available on the HUAWEI, unfortunately. And when it comes to the quality of photos, let me show you. But when it comes to the features, in my opinion, they're much more interesting on the Samsung when it comes to that. Let me open up the gallery. I'll show you a few photos that I have taken, then I'll also show you also the video. So in here we have the photo. Actually, let me download this update. Okay. Now we have photos on each tab. On the right side, of course, we have the Samsung, and on the left side we have the photo taken on the HUAWEI. That's the 1x zoom, and we can see a big difference when it comes to the quality of this photo. Simply on Samsung it looks much better. We have better colors, better lighting, and it simply looks more real than this one. This looks, I would say, poor and sad. Also when it comes to the color palette. That's the photo taken with the 2x zoom. That's how it looks like. You can now compare the quality of both photos to each other. That's the 3x zoom on both devices. In here, actually, I would say that those photos look pretty similar to each other when it comes to the 3x zoom, and I could even suggest that on the Huawei it looks a little bit better when it comes to the 3x zoom. Next thing is the photo taken with the 4x zoom. As you can see, it's really blurred on both devices actually. So when it comes to the quality, for me it's the same, and it's not the best, but you know, we don't have high megapixel cameras on both devices. Okay, that's the panorama mode that I have used for this photo. So I simply took a wide photo. You can take a look into the level of the details. In here, I think that I have also done it. Yep. Okay. In here is the panel. Actually, let me slide at the same time. I'll zoom in on both devices. First, let's begin with the Huawei. You can take a look on the level of the details and say for yourself on which device it simply looks better to you. On both cameras, it actually looks pretty blurred. Just like I was saying, we don't have the best cameras on those devices, but it's still cool that we even have them. Okay. So that's how it looks like when it comes to the panorama mode. In here I also took a photo of a tree next to it. That was also the 1x zoom. And in here again, for me, the Samsung is definitely better when it comes to the normal zoom and the 2x zoom. The photos look simply in the best way. You can compare those photos to each other right now. Okay. And now I have also took a quick video. I will play it on both devices, and you will be able to see for yourself which one is looks better to you. Okay, so now let's play. On both cases, it's 1080p resolution and 30 FPS. Okay, so for me, definitely the Samsung is better when it comes to that. The screen isn't shaking that much, while just like on the Huawei. Also, the quality isn't the best, I would say. So for me, when it also comes to the video, the Samsung is definitely on the winning position. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in this video we're going to perform a speed test between Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Lite and HUAWEI MatePad 11.5. Okay, so basically we're going to check the time and the difference in opening the apps. I'm going to open a few of those apps to see on which device they open faster. Also, then we're going to perform a simple reboot. I'll do it twice just to make sure that the result is accurate. We'll see which device reboots faster. Also, I'm going to open up then the split view to see on which device it's more comfortable to launch. And then we also going to launch the benchmark. Okay, so let's begin. Maybe let's try with opening some system apps first. So let's begin with the settings. Let's see on which device it will launch faster. Okay. I think it was a little bit faster on the Samsung, but it wasn't a big difference. Let's try again, just to make sure. Okay, and this time I think it was pretty similar to each other. And now let's try how fast it will be when the apps are opened in the reset apps, because this time it should be faster. So let's try again. Okay, for me, no difference. They opened at the same time. Let's try with another app. This time maybe the camera app. Okay, again, I think it was pretty similar. Let's try once again. No, actually, here the screen rotated. Okay, now it should be fine. Let's try again. Okay, again, for me, no difference when it comes to that. Another app. Let's launch the default browser first. On Samsung we have the Samsung browser, and here we have simply, I don't know actually how it's called. I think it's simply called the browser. So let's launch both apps. Okay, again, the time is pretty similar to each other. Let's launch again. And this time when the apps are open in the background, again, we don't have big differences. So for me, it's not a big deal. Okay, now let's try to launch some apps in the split screen, and let's see in which device it's more comfortable and faster to launch those apps. So how we open up the apps in the split screen on the Samsung? We need to open up the recent apps and now simply hold and quickly drop it, and you can in a pretty fast way open both apps in the split view. When it comes to the Huawei, it's a little bit different and more complicated, because if you want to open the app in the split view, you need to again open up the recent apps, grab on it, and grab the app. Oh no, my bad. Open up the app. Now slide from the downside into top left corner, and then it also quickly opens. Now we can manually select the second app. But as you can see, some of the apps doesn't support the split view. So you just need to tell for yourself on which device it's more comfortable and faster, because for example, when we open up some of the apps in the split view on the Samsung, in here we have a list of supported apps, while on the Huawei, when we open up one of the apps, we need to manually select and pick it. For me, it's a little bit more comfortable on the Samsung, because we have this whole list and we can quickly find our app, while on the Huawei we need to manually. We don't have that list. For me, it pretty helps when it comes to that. So maybe a little advantage into the Samsung. And now next thing, let's try how the browser works, and let's try its speed. Let's open up the home page on both apps. Let's close all of other things. Now let's try to launch, for example, the Amazon on both devices, and let's try on which device it will load faster. Just to tell you, I am connected into the same Wi-Fi, so I'm just telling you so you can know it. So let's launch the Amazon. Okay, when it comes to that, it was faster on the Samsung. Now maybe let's try to open another app and another page, and maybe that one. Okay, now we had a pretty big difference. into the advantage of the Samsung. So when it comes to that, the pages are launching simply faster on the Samsung browser than on the browser that is default one on this Huawei. Let's launch the last app. I don't know what it can be, maybe the booking. Okay, and again, the winner in this category is the Samsung when it comes to that. Okay, now let's perform a benchmark to see the results. I'll use the Geekbench 6 app for this test. Let's launch it. When it comes to the Huawei, actually I had to download it from the browser because it's not available on the in the app gallery. And you can also see that we have some mistakes. That, for example, in here we have the Android, the operating system Android 12, while we don't even have Android on our Huawei. But I think that won't. I hope that it won't affect into the final result. So let's launch the CPU and also the GPU benchmark, and let's compare the values. So now I will run the tests and I'll see you once it's finished. Okay, so I'm back with the results and let's begin and let's compare them. So on the Samsung we have the single core score on a level of 1016 points. The multi-core score is 2966. While on the Huawei we have 1335 and 3687. So when it comes to the benchmark, the Huawei is on the winning position. It has a bigger single core score and the higher multi-core score. As we scroll down, we can see some information about the CPU and also the memory information. We can see that the memory size is bigger than on the Samsung. And we can also take a look on the cores and the clusters on both devices. How it looks like. So we can now take a look. Below we also have another values for the single core performance. We have the integer score and the floating point score. On Samsung we have 10,047 and 961 for the integer score and the floating. While on the Huawei we have 1356 and 1297. So when it comes to the benchmark and the benchmark results, the Huawei is on the winning position. Now let's scroll down. In here you can see some information about the file compression, for example, and other things. So we can take a look. Below we have the multi-core performance. Okay, and again we have the interior score and the floating point score. On the Samsung we have 2909 and 3075. While on the Huawei we have 3601 and 3851. So again, when it comes to that, the Huawei is on the winning position. You can also take a look on those charts and the values below to see for yourself. Okay, that's how it looks like. That was the CPU benchmark. Let's run the GPU right now. In here again you can take a look on the information, for example the GPU, the resolution and the display PPI. Let's run the test, and again I'll see you once everything is done, when we have our results. Okay, we have the results for the GPU benchmark, and we can notice that in this test the Samsung is actually on the winning position. We have advantage like of 800 points, so when it comes to the GPU benchmark, the Samsung wins. Okay, I'll scroll down to the bottom so you can see some other information that was talking before. And I think now we can close the this apps and let's perform the reboot I was talking before. So let's launch the power menu on both devices. You just need to give me a second because on Samsung we need to tap like that. And now let's tap at the same time. We are going to perform this test twice and we will see which device restarts faster. So let's tap and let's wait and let's see which device will reboot faster. Okay, we already have the Samsung logo. It appeared a little bit faster than the Huawei. And let's see which device will be responsive faster. Okay, when it comes to that, the Huawei is already ready to use. We can do our stuff while the Samsung is still loading. Okay, I didn't notice how many seconds it took to launch it, but let's perform this test again. Just like I was saying, you can already see that even on the Samsung the app are still loading, so device might lag a little bit. But when we have performed the first reboot, the Huawei was definitely a winner. Now I'm going to perform this test again, and we will see which device reboots faster. Okay, give me a second because some of the app launched in the background. That's okay. And let's launch the power menus. Okay, let's select the restart. Let's tap and let's see which device restarts faster. I think that Huawei will be again a winner. But this time I'll also count how many seconds it was faster. Okay, so from my counting, it seems like the Huawei was around 11 to 12 seconds faster than the Samsung. So when it comes to rebooting, the Huawei is on the winning position. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the security tricks on the HUAWEI MatePad 11.5 paper mat. Okay, so let's begin with setting up our screen lock. That's like the key of our security. To do it, we need to open up the settings. And now, scroll down and find biometrics and password. And let's begin with setting up a screen lock. For now, I'll disable my current one to show you how to set it. Okay, click on done, and now let's begin with the lock screen password. Click on OK. Also, you need to remember that if you lose your screen lock password, you'll be forced to factory reset your device, and if you don't have a backup, you will lose all of your data. So create a screen lock pattern or the pin that you will simply remember. Now we can set a 6-digit pin currently, but we can also click on change password type, and we can select the 4-digit pin, custom pin, pattern, or the alphanumeric password. I'll show you how to set the pattern. Those 9 dots just now appeared on the screen, and to create a pattern we need to connect at least 4 of them. So create your pattern. Now draw it again to confirm, and now click on done. If you want to try again, click on redraw. Now let's click on done. And now our lock screen has been set. Also, if you want, you can enable the face recognition. Select your pattern first, and now click on the unlock device. Click on get started, and now all you need to do is to simply place your face inside of that frame and wait until your face will be registered. Okay. Also, we have, for example, the smart unlock. Thanks to that, when our device is connected, for example, with other trusted Bluetooth device, our device, our tablet, will be still unlocked. You can read about it right in here. We also have the enchanted mode. We can also enable it. But if you want to enable it, you must have your Bluetooth enabled and one device paired. To select a new device, simply click on add, then click on go and select the device. Okay, now we can go into security things right in here. And we have things such as app lock, password vault, file save, and find device feature. Let's begin with the app lock. Thanks to that, we can lock our apps with password, and the only way to open them up is by typing or drawing the pattern. Now we can select a password for the app lock. We can use the custom pin or use the lock screen password. In my case, I'll use the lock screen, and now draw it to confirm. And now we can select which apps we want to lock. So let's say I'll pick, for example, the gallery. Okay, and now what will happen if someone wants to open up the gallery? Here it is. Now I'll click on that, and boom. The only way to get access into the gallery is by drawing the pattern. Also, if you have your face recognition enabled, you can set it also as a verification method for the app lock. So for example, it's not necessary to use the password. You can also use the face recognition to launch the locked app. Okay, currently it's not working because we have typed the password once, but when I'll lock the screen and when I'll unlock it, it will be necessary to do again. Just like that. Pretty simple. Okay, back into the settings. And now let's go into the password vault. Draw your pattern again to confirm. Okay, and in here we can enable or disable to save and autofill usernames and passwords. I also need to change the brightness because it's auto-changing. Okay, now it will be fine. Yeah, and basically what the password vault does is it lets us autofill saved usernames and passwords when logging into apps. This data is only stored on your device and cannot be accessed by the Huawei. Also, you can click on Manage Autofill Settings, and usernames and passwords for selected apps will be saved, and you can be automatically entered when logging in. Okay, next thing is Find Device feature. It is really useful. But if you want to use it, you must be logged in into your Huawei ID. Okay, so currently Find My Tablet feature is enabled. And thanks to that, we can see the location of our device. And for example, we can remotely lock this device. For example, when it gets stolen. And we can even remotely erase this device when it gets stolen. Thanks to the Find Device feature. You can click on About Find Device or Finding a Lost Device if you want to see more information. You can also click on View All Devices to see more of them. Now we need to wait a little. Okay, and in here we have our Huawei. And when you click on that, in here you can erase the data or use and enable the lost mode. Also, if you don't know where your device is located, you can always click on Play Tone when it's nearby you. And now it's playing the sound, which allows you to locate it easily. Okay, now let's go back. Back into the security. We can now open up the file safe. Click on allow. Now, what safe gives us? We can protect our privacy, encrypt photos, videos, music and other files for maximum peace of mind. We can click on enable, click on internal storage. Now we also need to create a password, which must consist of 6 to 16 letters or numbers and include at least one letter. So create a password that you want. Now confirm. And click on next. Now we have the security question. You can pick the name, you can pick the question from this list, or you can always set the custom one if you want. And then click on done. You can link to the HUAWEI ID. Click on OK. Thanks to that, you'll be able to reset the password. And now in here we can add the images, audio, videos and other files. To do it, simply open up, for example, the images, click on add, down below, and if you have some the photos that you want to add, you can do it right in here. Below we have the categories, we have the favorites, browse and recent. Currently I'm in the browse, and now let's select the images, for example. But actually, in my case, I don't have any videos and images that I can add in here. But if you have some, you can find them in here and add into your private safe. Thanks to that, they will be hidden and protected by your password, and no one unwanted will get access to them. Okay, as you click on more settings, you can, for example, disable to show the passwords, and it will only show the characters briefly as we type our password. Alright, now I'm wondering if there's something more that I want to show you. Yeah, we can open up the Optimizer app, and we can perform also the virus scan. From time to time, it's good to do to simply open up this feature to see if there's something that we need to do. In my case, as you can see, everything is secured, so we don't need to perform any action. You can also read about it. On the screen, your device automatically scans for and removes viruses. You'll be notified if a threat is detected. So everything is fine. Also, if you want, you can download some third-party antiviruses apps, for example. You can download them from the app gallery. Simply open up the app gallery, type antivirus, and you will have a whole list of apps that you can download. But remember that before downloading an app, it's worth reading the reviews about it and see the ratings. But I think that the optimizer, which is installed with the system, should work just fine. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the best settings for gaming on the HUAWEI MatePad 11.5 paper mat. Okay, so I'll show you a few things that we can set before we start the gaming, and a few things that we can set when we are already in the game. So, we have the whole game center, but more about it in a second. First, let's launch the settings. And now let's go into the display and brightness, and let's make sure that when it comes to the refresh rate, it's set on the high, or at least the dynamic. Thanks to that, we will have up to 120 Hz. Refresh rate, when you set this mode on high, we will have up to 120 Hz still whole time, but this mode uses more power. For me, the dynamic mode is like a perfect balance for day-to-day use, but when it comes to the gaming, I suggest you should take the high mode. But when you finish the gaming, you should go back into the dynamic, in my personal opinion. Okay, also you need to have in mind that not each game supports 120 Hz refresh rate. Of course, everything depends on the game. Okay, also, before gaming, we can open up the optimizer. And in here, if you have a possibility, you can click the optimize button. In my case, everything is on 100%, so I cannot optimize anything. But if you have the possibility, you can hit that button before you start gaming. Also, it's good to perform a cleanup. If you have some of the junk files just like me, you can simply clean them up, and thanks to that, our device will work a little bit faster. Also, we can open up the recent apps, and if you had a lot of apps open in the background, they are taking the RAM, and our device might work a little bit slower because we have opened processes in the background. So it's worth and it's good to turn them off before we start a game. Now let's go into the game center, just I was talking about earlier. In here we can download a lot of games. Also, as you open up the library, in here we have all our installed games, and let's open it up. I have downloaded the Asphalt as an example of the game, and also we have the game mode that is built in this device. Let's wait until the game loads, and I'll show you a few things that we can change and how to open the game mode. Okay. Also, when it comes to the graphic settings, you can open up the settings. Remember that not in each game we have the possibility to change them, but I have picked the game in which I can show you that. For example, in the Asphalt game or in games such as PUBG, I don't know, Standoff, Call of Duty Mobile, you should have possibility to change the frame rate. And make sure that it's set on the maximum value. In my case, it's set on the 90, we cannot go higher. That's like the max, and thanks to that we have set the high frame rate, we will have the highest refresh rate and the max FPS possible. When it comes to the advanced settings, in here you can change the graphics, and everything depends on what you want to achieve. Let's say that we want to have the best quality possible during our gameplay, so all we need to do is to simply max out the settings, just like that. Now everything is set on high, and sometimes the game requires restarting, and only then the changes will be applied, but sometimes it's not necessary. Everything will appear on the screen if we need to do something more. Okay, so that are the settings for maximum quality and for the best frame rate. And now let's say that we want to have as many FPS as possible. We want to keep them stable, so all we need to do is to simply go into the lowest graphic settings, and thanks to that we will have the highest FPS possible. So simply select the performance mode, and in here select the lowest settings. Okay, and now in here you can see that if I want to apply those settings, I need to restart the game. But now let's go to the game center that I was talking about. To launch it up, we need to scroll twice from the upside. Let's do it once again, and now our game mode appeared. We can enable the game acceleration for the best performance. Also, it's good to launch the uninterrupted gaming. Thanks to that, the notifications won't pop out on our screen, and they won't distract us. Also, we have the mistouch prevention. So for example, by a misclick, when we slide to the upside, we won't close our game. As you can see, it requires a double slide to close the app. Next thing are the disable knuckle gestures. Thanks to that, we won't launch anything by a misclick. When you click on all features, you can, for example, enable the block incoming calls feature, and they will also won't appear on the screen, and they won't distract us. If you want, you can also disable the 3-finger screenshot. Currently it's also enabled. It's worth turning it on. Also, we can record the screen, take a screenshot, and we can also lock the brightness. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the productivity tricks on HUAWEI Mate 11.5 paper mat. Okay, so let's open up the settings first. And let me show you the most interesting things that we have. First, find the accessibility and features. And now we have the multi-window and the superhub. Let's begin with the multi-window. Thanks to that, we can open up the apps in the floating windows. And, for example, in the multi-window dock. And also in the split screen. But more about it in a second. And now, how to open up those apps. Let's begin with the floating window, for example, which can help with the multitasking on your device. So let's say we want to take notes. Let's say in that way, click on agree, click on get started, and here they are. And also at the same time, we want to surf the internet. So let's launch the browser. And now, to open the app in the floating window, we need to drag from the downside into top right corner, and now release your finger. And now you can see that the app appear in the floating window, and we can use both apps at the same time. Of course, we can also resize our window to change its size. And it's really good because we can take notes on our big screen, and we can also at the same time search something in the internet. Really useful feature for people who like multitasking. So floating window is like a must-have. Of course, we can change the position also on the screen. In here you can also see some information. You can minimize the window when you drag it into the edge. Okay, you can change the position on the screen. You can open it up in the full screen when you click on that icon, and when you click on the second one, it's minimalizing and it's stick to the edge. If you click on that, it appears again on the screen. When you slide to the downside, the bin icon appears. You can release your finger and you can close the app thanks to that. Okay, now let's go into the split screen, which also is really good for multitasking, because we will have our screen exactly split in half, and we can use both apps at the same time. So to do it, again, when you have one of the apps opened, let it be notes, scroll this time to the left side until this icon appears, and release your finger. Now select the other app for the split screen view. For example, we can open up the... I would like to find the calculator. I think it's under the tools. Actually, I need to find it where it is, because it disappeared. Okay, so maybe let's go not the notes but something else. Maybe the optimizer. I think it will work. Yeah, I'm just showing you how to do it. Okay, in here also you have an instruction what you can do. If you click on next, got it, you can, when you hold on that icon, you can, when you slide to the left side, it will open up in the floating window, but back into the split screen. And now, thanks to that, we can use both apps at the same time, just like I was saying. So we can quickly perform a cleanup, and on the left side of the screen, we can create a new note. Using this mode is really intuitive, and I'm sure that you will handle it. It is pretty simple to use this mode. We can also even draw, and we can quickly switch and do other things. My personal and my favorite layout is when we are using, for example, the calculator and the notes, because let's say that we need to count our taxes, no grocery, and we need to pay somebody, for example, your friend, because we owe him money, and we can quickly open up the split screen view. On the left side, we can take our notes, what we need to do, and on the right side, we can count our money and make our tasks and calculations. Pretty simple. Back into the settings and the multi-window. I think I have shown you everything in here. Yeah. Oh, actually, there is the multi-window dock. My bad. When you slide to the from the edge, and when you hold a little, this icon appears. In here, you can also see how it looks. Multitask with ease. Open multiple apps in floating windows, split screen view, or a combination of both. Click on Got It. In here, we have a list of apps that are available to use, but give me a second. I just need to get rid of the thing. Okay, it appears. And now, as we click on one of those icons, it will appear in the floating window, just like that. Pretty simple. So thanks to that, we have a quick access into our floating windows. And you can also click on that icon to customize this bar, and you can add more apps into this bar. For example, let's add the recorder. But I think we need to drag it into the bar. No, we need to click on that plus button. And now we can select which apps we want to add into this bar. Again, I'm saying this is really, really simple. And it's really... I'm sure that you can handle it. Okay, and the last thing is the superhub. Not the last, I'm sorry. Is the last thing in the accessibility features. In here we have the superhub. Now we can touch and hold the images, files, or selected text, then drag them to superhub to store temporarily. And now I'll show you how it works in example of the photo, how we can quickly store it in that hub. So let's launch the let's launch some photo in here. Let's say that one, and we need to click on that because this is like an article. In here, now we should be able to drag this photo. So simply hold on it. Now drag it right in here. Release your finger, and you can see that now it's stored in our hub. So superhub is used for selecting the items. Temporarily, of course, but it can help some people to organize their screen time, I mean day-to-day usage even. Okay, and now let's go into the settings and HUAWEI Assistant, and let's go to the AI voice, which is really, really cool. Thanks to the AI, we don't need to do everything on our own. We can simply ask the AI and give him a task, and it will be done automatically. You can also read about it, look something up, start a call, or set an alarm. Just say what you need and AI voice will do the rest. It saves a lot of time and also looks pretty cool. When we don't need to do anything, we just only give tasks using our voice. Make sure that wake up with power button is enabled. And now to launch the AI, we need to simply hold the power button for 1 second, and then it will appear on the screen. And let's give him some task. Let's say we want to set an alarm at, I don't know, 6 p.m. tomorrow, and the title will be do the ironing. That's an example. And let's give AI a task to set an alarm. Set an alarm to do the laundry at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, due to AI, it has been set. Just to make sure, let's open up the alarm app, but first I need to find it. Okay, you can see that the alarm has been successfully set. The only thing that wasn't set is its title, but I think we cannot even change it. So you can see that it actually went just like it should, and the alarm has been set. Now let's try something else with the AI. Let's say we are hungry and we need a recipe for a meal. We want to eat chicken, and we need a recipe how to do it. Give me a recipe which contains a chicken in it.
You may check the search results I found online.
Okay, now click on search results.
I found the following.
And in here we have a whole list of the recipes that are available completely for free, and we have access to them thanks to the AI. We didn't have to search it manually. Everything is served for us. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in this video I'm going to show the top tricks on HUAWEI MatePad 11.5 paper mat. Alright, so let's begin. And maybe let's begin with the keyboard that is attached with this pad. It's right in here. Now I'll zoom out the camera a little bit to show you how we can connect with this keyboard. There's a chance that normally when the tablet is laying flat, it won't detect the keyboard. All you need to do is to simply grab this pad and place it with this side. I'll lift it up a little. Place those 3 dots on the place on the keyboard. I'll show you where exactly. I mean on that place. And then the notification should appear on the screen, and you should have possibility to connect with this keyboard using the Bluetooth. Okay, so now I'll zoom out our camera a little bit and I'll connect with my keyboard. Okay, I had to do it that way. I had to lay it flat so you can see what I'm doing. Now to connect with our keyboard, open up the Bluetooth settings and make sure that HUAWEI Smart Keyboard is connected. Of course, just like I was saying before, this keyboard is attached with this tablet when you're buying it. And now, what can we do with this keyboard? Of course, it can boost up our productivity. It can increase it on a higher level because thanks to the keyboard, you know, typing, writing the SMS messages, using the another communicator app, or simply typing the notes, surfing the internet, searching something, becomes really and much easier and more comfortable than, you know, instead of typing using the digital keyboard, we can use our physical one. So now, for example, let's launch the notes or the notepad, whatever. Let's start writing. So now, when I'll click on the screen to select the place where I want to write, and you can also see that the digital keyboard doesn't even appear because now the physical one is used. So now I'll show you that it works. Okay, so as you can see, the keyboard works in a perfect way, and it's really comfortable to use it. Also, we have the even the function buttons, as you can see. So for example, when I hold the FN button, which you cannot see currently because it's not available, and I'll click the F5, for example, you can see that the volume is now decreasing and now it's increasing. So it's like a small laptop, we can say it that way, with also the touchscreen. Also, we can change the brightness level using the function keys. As you can see, everything works, and it's really cool. Next thing, we can also mute our device by simply holding the FN button on the keyboard and the 4, just like that. Now it's muted. Now again it's unmuted. But let me change the brightness a little. Okay. Next thing, for example, we can lock our screen when we click on number 7 and when we also hold the FN button. I'll click again and now it's again ready to use. Just like that, pretty simple. And next thing, when we click the 8 and the FN, we can enable the wireless projection. Currently it's searching for nearby devices, but it only works with other Huawei devices only. Now FN plus 9. Oh, actually it doesn't work in here, maybe in here it will. Yeah, when we are on the home screen and when we hold the FN plus 9, the search bar appears, and in here we can, search for anything that we want. So let's say we want to open up the settings. Simply type. In here also you have the recommendations of words that device predicts that you want to write. To select them to move around this menu, use the arrows that are on the top, the down right corner, and you will have a possibility to open them up. And now I can get access quickly into the settings. So you can see that the keyboard works. I'll also maybe launch the, for example, the pedal search, because why not? Click on got it, click on agree. You can enable the location, doesn't matter. And now, as you can see, I'm typing on the keyboard and everything gets registered. Currently there's no focus on that part of the screen, so you won't see what I'm currently typing, but you can see that the keyboard works in the best way. And it's fully responsive. Okay, so that's when it comes to the keyboard. Let me go back into normal focus and normal zoom level, and I'll show you other things. Okay, now I'm back. I have placed the keyboard on next to me, and you can even see, I'll show you that it still works. Okay, for now I'll disconnect this keyboard because I won't be using it anymore. And now when I will tap, we have our digital end screen keyboard. But it's also still fully working. Okay, but let's open up the settings and let's scroll down until we find the super device. It is also a pretty cool feature. So we can seamlessly link our devices so they can work together as one. Nearby devices logged into your account or linked to this device are discovered automatically. So when you have other Huawei products, for example, the laptops, phones, earbuds, and also I think the watches, they should work. But that's the catch, only other Huawei devices will work using the super device. For example, if you're using an iPhone, Samsung or any Android, it won't work and those devices won't connect to each other. So it only works with Huawei products. Okay, now let's scroll down and let's go into the Huawei Assistant, which is also a pretty cool thing. And here we have a lot of AI things. We have the AI voice, lens, touch, tips, and the search. Maybe let's begin with the AI voice. Simply click on that. And now we can wake up our AI voice using the power button, which is recommended. In my opinion, it's the most comfortable way. Simply click right in here and click on enable. Now we need to only hold the power button for around 1 second to launch the AI voice. And now, what can we do? Look something up, start a call, or set an alarm. Just say what you need and AI voice will do the rest. So let's try how it works, but before we can enable, if you want, the wired control, and we can also select the conversation language. In here you have a list of supported languages. I'll stick to the English, and now let's try to give AI a task. So let's say we want to find the good, I don't know, Asian or Thai restaurant. And, you know, we don't need to do this manually. Let's simply give the AI a task to find a nearby Thai restaurant. So let's hold the power button, just like it was said.
Hi, I'm Celia, your smart assistant.
Okay.
I can help you check the weather, set an alarm, or answer your questions.
Okay. Now click on enable. Select the conversation language, then click on next. And now I think we can start. Find me a closest Thai restaurant, please.
Okay, this is what I found.
Okay, as you can see, the pedal maps launched automatically. Click on agree. Of course, if you want to use it, you also need to have your location turned on. Click on agree, click on allow. Okay, and in here we have the closest Thai restaurants to us. But currently I think that I'm not even in the Poland and I'm in the Ireland. Pretty weird. Select search in this area. Okay, and in here we have some closest Thai restaurants, but let's get into the place where I'm currently am. Okay, and now let's click on search in this area. And as you can see, a lot of things appeared on the map. And in here on the left corner, we have other suggested restaurants. You can see the changes on the screen. Okay, pretty cool thing when it comes to that. Okay, let's close it up. And maybe let's try with some other task. Let's say, let's launch the game manually, actually. Or no, other thing. Let's perform a cleanup using the optimizer. In here we have an option to clean up. And let's say that we want to clean the junk files. Let's try, can AI do it? So let's give it a task. Perform a cleanup of junk files using the optimizer app.
You may check the search results I found online.
I don't want it. Maybe in other way. Let's try to launch the optimizer. I think I did. I gave it a pretty too hard task. Open the optimizer app.
Okay.
Okay, and now maybe let's try to clean up junk files. Clean up junk files.
You may check the search results I found online.
Okay, it doesn't work that way. So unfortunately, we cannot click on the junk files. I mean, using the AI. But the optimizer app has successfully launched. So in this case, we need to click manually on the cleanup. Okay, let's go back into the settings and into Huawei Assistant. Let's try with the AI lens now. So what this option does is it allows us to scan the QR codes and recognize text in multiple languages and get real-time translation. When it comes to the QR code scanner, all you need to do is to open up the camera app, and then here we have the AI lens, if I'm not wrong. Just need to give me a second. No, actually it's not in here, but AI lens. I think, oh, my bad, I know how it works. Simply you need to select the QR code using your finger, which is on the screen, and it will be automatically scanned. Similar thing with the translation. Okay, next thing is the AI touch. So now we need to hold 2 fingers on the screen to read QR codes and more. You can see it on the screen. So currently, for example, we have a photo and there's a boat in the background, and we can select it and yeah, we can select this part of the screen. So maybe let's launch some photo, or actually let's take a photo. In here I have this small plant. I'll try to take a picture of it, and maybe thanks to that we'll be able to grab it using the AI lens. So let's launch the gallery. I also need to draw my pattern because I have used the app lock. Now let's hold on it with 2 fingers and let's try. Will it work? Okay. That's how you can scan the QR code. Simply hold with the 2 fingers and it will scan the screen in search of the QR codes. But I want to select that part just like it was shown on the screen. Okay, we can also adjust the size of the window and select our plant, but I think that nothing will appear. So I don't know how it should work. So let's go back then into the settings. Weird thing with this AI. Maybe it will work, for example, when you are surfing the internet. You need to try it for yourself. Okay, next thing is the AI tips. We have the assistant. It launches. Click on next, click on agree, click on allow, and now we have the smart reminders feature enabled, and while using the device, the smart reminders will appear right in here and on the notification bar, and you will have a suggestions what you can do on your device to optimize it and yeah, in that way. Also, we can enable the feature advisor, also pretty cool. Click on next, click on agree, and now we will receive the notifications about the features that we have on this device. Okay, back into the settings. Last thing is the AI search. So we need to swipe down on the home screen to open AI search. We can enable in here the suggested apps, and we can enable the search history. When it comes to the advanced settings, we have the search engine, and we need to pick between one of those. We have the Bing, Yandex, and the Syznam. Alright, so yeah. Well, as we scroll into right side, we have something like that. Search your device for apps, contact settings, and more. You can even search app gallery, web pages, and other online content. So let's open up the AI search. Let's swipe just like it was set. Wait a second. Yeah, just like that. Now the AI search is opened. In here we have the search history. You can also add the AI search widget to your home screen for easier access. If you want, you can click on add and add it. And in here we can type anything that we want. We can find the things on our device. For example, now I type the gallery, it appears. Or we can also type something in the internet. Simply type, I don't know, let's say Facebook. Click on the search button, and it should find it on the web. Yeah, just like that. So it gives us a pretty quick access into that things. Okay, that's when it comes to the AI features. Let's open up the settings one last time. Let's scroll down until we find the accessibility features. And let's begin with the shortcuts and gestures. That's the thing that I'm about to show you. I have shown the AI voice. Now let's go into take screenshot, because we have a few ways how we can take it. So you know, the normal way of taking a screenshot is clicking the power button and the volume down button at the same time. That's the normal way of taking a screenshot on many devices, and in here it's also the same. As you can see, the screenshot has been taken. But we have the knuckle screenshots and also the 3-finger screenshot. And in my opinion, they look really, really cool. And they also work pretty well. So we can create a screenshot by knuckling twice on our screen. Okay, finally it worked. As you can see, the screenshot has been saved. Now let's try with the 3 fingers screenshot. Simply slide 3 fingers, and the screenshot also has been taken. Next thing is taking a partial screenshot. Simply knock and draw using your finger to capture the part of the screen. Maybe let's try it on the home screen, maybe it will work better. Okay, as you can see, the circle appeared, and now we can adjust the size of our screenshot. We can also change its shape here on the right side. We have a few modes, and we can also, of course, save it when we click right in here, and we can also share with it. Okay, next thing, next screenshot, I mean, is the scroll shot. We need to draw an S to take a scrolling screenshot. Just like that. You can see that it's taking. Okay, and when you are on a page that allows you to zoom up or down, the screenshot will be rolling. Let's maybe try again, because maybe in here it will work better. Okay, it still works the same, and no matter. And the last thing is this screenshot with 3 fingers, but I was showing you that before. Okay, we can also enable the record screen feature with knocking with 2 knuckles at the same time. So we need to knock like that, and then the screen recording should launch. So let's try. No, I did it wrong. Okay, now it worked. Click on agree. Click on get it. And now you can see that the screen recording, the screen is being recorded currently. You can see it right in here that everything is going. If you want, you can also mute the microphone when you click on that icon. Now it's crossed, which means that the audio is muted from our microphone. Of course, if you want to stop, simply click on the timer, and now it also has been saved in our gallery. So that's a pretty cool way how you can record your screen. And the last thing is the wake screen. We can enable the raise to wake or double tap to wake. So now when our device is laying flat, just like that, and the screen is off, when we lift it up, the screen launches. You couldn't see it because the brightness is too low, but let's try again. Maybe now it will work better. I'll lift it up, and as you can see, the screen wakes. Pretty simple. And the second thing was the double tap. You double tap on the screen, and the screen wakes. Also pretty simple, but works in a pretty okay way. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the speed up tricks on the HUAWEI MatePad 11.5 paper mat. Okay, so let's begin. First thing that we can do is to launch the developer settings, and we can adjust a few things in there. So to do it, we need to open up the About tablet first in the settings, and now we need to tap on the Harmony OS version a few times. Just like that. Now, also, if you have your lock screen enabled, you need to type it up or draw it, just like me, and we can see on the bottom that we are now a developer. Now, click on System and Updates, and in here we have the developer options. Now, when it comes to that, we need to find 4 specific options that we can change, and it can help with the speed of our device. Okay, here it is. Here are the first 3 actually. It's the animated duration scale, transition animation scale, and the window animation scale. As you can see, currently they are set on 1x, all 3 of them. That's the default settings. But to improve the speed of our device, we can select, for example, the animated duration scale and set it on off, or at least 0.5. But don't go higher than 1x because it will only slow your device. Of course, the best performance and the best speed will be when you turn the animations completely on off. But for me, I like 0.5 mode because it's the perfect balance between 1x and the off option. So in my case, I'll select each 3 of them on 0.5, and it will also work in the good way, just like that. Now let's scroll down a little and let's find the apps, and in here we have the background process limit. Currently it's set on the standard, but to improve the speed we can select at most 3 or at most 4. And that's basically all that we need to do in the developer options. Now from here we can scroll to the upside a little, and we can go into the storage. And in here we can perform a cleanup. So let's click on that. And we can clean up, for example, the junk files that are right in here. Click on cleanup next to it. Select the things and then click on delete. And thanks to that we have gained some free storage space. Have in mind that if your storage is overstored, let's say it in that way, when you don't have much free space left, your device might be lagging, for example, and won't work in a proper way. It will be simply slowed. Also, we can optimize device storage and click on optimize, draw your pattern. Okay, in my case there are no photos and videos to be optimized, so it's not necessary in my case. Also, if you have some of the apps that you have downloaded manually from the app gallery, the apps that are not the system apps, you can click on the apps in here, and simply you can uninstall the apps that you use very rarely, or you don't even use them during the day, because they take the storage space, and uninstalling them will give you some free storage space, and thanks to that your device will work faster. So if you have the apps that you are not using, simply uninstall them. You don't need to do this in the storage. In the settings, you can always do it from the home screen. To uninstall the app, simply hold on it. Oh, my bad. Hold on the app, and now you can click on uninstall. That's the second way how you can do it. Okay, now we can also open up the optimizer. And sometimes you will have a possibility to click that optimize button. In my case, everything is on the level of 100, so I don't need to click on anything. And there are no things that are possible to do to speed it up even more. But if you have that possibility, you can click on optimize. And from here, you can also open up the cleanup. That was the thing that I was showing you before through the storage that I went in the settings. But that's the second way how you can get access into that cleaning feature. Okay, also if you want, you can download some third-party cleaning apps from the app gallery. Simply type cleaning or the cleaner and you will have a list of apps that you can download. But remember that before downloading such an app, it's good to see the reviews about it and see the ratings. And also you can see the comments of other users. Is it worth downloading it? But for me, in my opinion, the cleaner that is provided in the system works pretty okay, so it's not necessary to download it. But if you want, you can of course do it. And as a last thing, I'll show you how to perform a simple reboot of your HUAWEI MatePad. Because during the reboot, the device rests, we can say it in that way. During that process, the things that are running in the background are being closed, and also the RAM gets freed up, and it might help with the performance of your device and help with lagging or other issues. So, to reboot this device, we need to launch the power menu, and we do it by holding the power button for a few seconds. And now, simply tap on the restart, tap once again, and within a few seconds the device will be turned on automatically, and then it will be ready to use. Okay, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Welcome. In front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you what to do if the screen rotation isn't working properly on your tablet. So first of all, slide down the control center and check if the orientation lock icon is enabled, and if it is, tap on it once and this will unlock your display rotation. Try tilting your tablet in different sides and check if it works for you, and if it's not working for you right now, then you just have to restart your tablet in order to reset your sensors. So to do that, just hold down the power button, then select the restart option on the screen and confirm, and wait until your tablet is restarted after that. Once your tablet is restarted, sensors of your gyroscope should be restarted too. So you have to go to settings. In case this issue still isn't resolved after the gyroscope is restarted, then you have to go to settings, and in settings select system and updates, go to reset and select reset all settings, confirm, and confirm by tapping here once again, and then wait until the settings are reset. Then you can restart your tablet once again if this problem isn't solved right after your settings are reset. But once you restart your tablet, everything should start working normally. And if it didn't happen, then you can restart your tablet into the safe mode and see if your device works properly there. To do that, just hold down the power button for a while until you see the same power options. Hold down the restart option, touch the safe mode icon and click OK to confirm, then wait until your tablet is restarted into the safe mode. Once you are in a safe mode, check if everything works normally for you. And if it's still not, then the last option that you the last option in such case will be performing the factory reset on your tablet, which you can do by going into settings, then go into system and update settings and selecting reset tablet, and confirming by clicking reset tablet and then reset tablet once again. Of course, you can back up your files by tapping this button right here. And once your tablet is fully reset, you're gonna have to set it up again, and hopefully your problem will be resolved right after that. And I hope that your problem has been resolved by now, and if it was, then thank you so much for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you how to improve battery life on this tablet. So the first thing that you can do is shorten screen timeout in settings, and to do that, first open settings, then go to display and brightness, find sleep feature and set it to any value from 15 seconds to 1 minute. This will reduce your battery usage and it will therefore improve your battery life. The next thing that you can do is disable vibrations or haptics, and to do that, go to sounds and vibration, go to more sound settings, and you can switch the toggles to the left next to the features that you don't need, because sound also uses some of your battery, especially in terms of screen touch. So make sure to disable this feature. This way you will reduce your battery usage drastically. The next thing that you can do is manage your apps in the background, and to do that, go to battery, go to launch manager, and the simplest way to manage your devices working in the background is just by switching this toggle at the top to the right. This way your tablet will decide for your will track the applications, and in case it says that some application is running in the background and you don't use it at the you're not using it at the moment, it will automatically disable it and will prevent it from using your tablet's battery. The next thing is going to battery health and selecting either smart charge or custom charging limit. So if you don't want to if you don't want to change many things, you can just go with smart charge. This will prevent your device from overcharging automatically. And if you want to do the same thing manually, then switch the custom charging limits to toggle to the right, and then move this slider to set the charging limits automatically. For example, you can set the charging limit to 80 or to 90%, and therefore your battery will not be overcharged. But I recommend going with just a smart charge. It's much easier this way. And the last thing that you can do is go back into display, and if you're comfortable with it, use the dark mode. So select dark mode and then either schedule it by switching the schedules feature to the right, and select the time when you want the dark mode to start working and when you want it to stop working, or just enable it all day if you're comfortable with it by switching this second toggle to the right. And that's basically all of the advice that I wanted to share with you in this video. So thank you so much for watching it. If you liked it, consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you what to do if you cannot access your device using your lock screen pattern. So if you still remember the pattern that you used the last time to sign into your device, then maybe try to do the same thing but in the safe mode, because in the safe mode there will be no third-party applications affecting the way that your lock screen behaves, as well as your laptop tablet will be less laggy overall. And to enter the safe mode, you gotta hold the power button down, then wait until power off and restart options appear on your screen. Hold down the restart option, select touch to enter the safe mode, then confirm, then wait until your tablet is restarted, and once it's restarted, try using your pattern once again and see if it helps you. Once your tablet is restarted, if you can access your tablet using your pattern, then go to the settings, open biometrics and password, select disable lock screen password, and then provide your lock screen pattern once again to confirm, and then you'll be able to sign in to your device by rebooting it. So hold down the power button once again, select restart, confirm, and wait until your device is restarted. Now, in case it didn't help you, then the best solution would be to that kind of issue would be to contact Huawei customer support service, telling them about your issue, and in case you can provide them with the proof of the ownership of this tablet, they will most likely be able to help you out without the need to remove any personal data from your device. But in case you cannot do that, then you can simply perform the factory reset operation on your tablet, and you can do this both remotely and locally. And to do this remotely, you have to sign into Huawei Cloud using any other devices that you have. Then use Find Device feature. Of course, you gotta use a device with Wi-Fi connection on it. Use Find Device feature to access your tablet, and to perform factory reset operation remotely, you have to select your application and select Erase Data, and then wait until all the data is erased from your tablet, and once it happens, you'll be able to set it up as a new device. Now, the other way to perform factory reset operation on your tablet is by accessing the recovery mode, and if you don't know how to access recovery mode or don't know how to navigate there, we have an entire video on our channel explaining how to do that step by step. So how to perform factory reset operation through recovery mode on your Huawei 11.5. So if you need that video, go ahead and check it out. And for this one, that will be all. So I hope that it helped you somehow, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you what to do if your screen is flickering on this tablet. First of all, check your brightness, either by sliding down the control center and moving the slider to adjust your brightness, or you can just go to settings, select display and brightness, try disabling automatic brightness level and manually changing it by moving this slider right here. And in case it doesn't help you solve your issue, then you can clean the surface of your tablet by wiping it with a dry cloth. It's better if you use a microfiber piece of cloth, just to make sure that the light sensors work right on your tablet, so that it detects the brightness level around you better. Now then turn on your tablet and check if the problem is resolved, and in case it's not, then make sure that you are connected to the internet in the Wi-Fi section. Then go to System and Updates, check Software Updates. Click check for updates, and if you do have any updates for your tablet, then of course download and install them, even if it takes some time. Then restart your tablet. To do that, you have to press and hold the power button for a while and select restart option, confirm, and wait until your device is restarted. Now check if the problem is solved right by now, but if it's not, then the last thing that I recommend you to do is go back to System and Updates settings, select reset all settings, then confirm by pressing reset all settings, then confirm once again, and then wait until the settings are reset, and then just see if the problem is solved. And I hope that this troubleshooting guide helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello, in front of me I have Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Lite and HUAWEI MatePad 11.5 paper mat, and in this video we're going to compare those devices to each other. We're going to check the design, the screens, the specs, and also the price. Okay, so maybe let's begin with the design, and let's grab the Samsung first. As you take a first look, you can see that it's a little bit smaller than the HUAWEI, but still with a pretty decent size. The screen is pretty big, so when it comes to that, there shouldn't be a big difference. It's not the scale that like this one is almost twice bigger than this. I would say like it's almost unnoticeable, so that's how it looked like. Also, as we flip the tab, we can see the mat back. Also, when I'm tapping on it, it also feels pretty well built. It's not like, you know, that kind of a cheap plastic. And when it comes to the Samsung devices, they always like to get the quality on the first place and the quality of production. So as we swipe it, for example, into the edge like that, you can see that it's pretty thin. In here we have those pins that allow us to use the keyboard, because this device and also his opponent have a possibility to connect with dedicated keyboards. Simply, all you need to do is to grab that keyboard. You can place your tab like that into the pins, and you can connect this tab into your keyboard using the Bluetooth connection. And it also helps with the productivity and creativity. And it's also really comfortable to use. So having that keyboard is a pretty nice thing. Also, as we go to this side, we can see that this device supports, of course, a USB-C port. It provides us with fast charging. And also this device also has a trace and a SIM, and the possibility to enter the SIM card to it. And on the HUAWEI, we don't have that feature, so in here we have a point into the advantage of our Samsung. We can also apply an extra SD card, so we can store more data. Okay, also as we take a look on this side into our device, we can see that the edges are pretty big. For me, it would look definitely better if those edges would be a little bit to the downside. Thanks to that, the screen would be bigger, and for me, that would look simply better. Also, when I'm gently trying to scratch the device, it doesn't have any, you know, loose elements. The plastic isn't, you know, popping. Also, as you knuckle on it gently, you can hear and see that it's pretty well fit. Now let's grab the HUAWEI. Okay, so just like I was saying, it's a little bit bigger than the Samsung. Of course, this device also supports the keyboards, just like I was saying, and here we also have those pins. All you need to do is to grab the keyboard, place it, so thanks to that, our tab will recognize the keyboard, and we will have an option to connect to it. Also, this device came to me with that beautiful leather case. The Samsung unfortunately didn't came like that. We can also adjust it. We can lift it up, this part of our case, and we can, for example, place our tab like that. Now it's standing pretty stable, so I think there's no chance that it will accidentally drop, because it's really well built, and it shouldn't even fall, basically. So it's also pretty cool, for example, for watching movies. Pretty cool thing. So in here, when it comes to that, we have advantage into the Huawei. On this device, unfortunately, we don't have an SD. We don't have a place for the SD card or the SIM card. It simply isn't here, so we cannot add more storage space when we plug our SD. Also, when we take a look on the edge, it has a little different shape, because on the Samsung it was like only a rectangle, and in here we have a little bit difference in the structure and in the shape of the edges of this device. In here also, of course, we have the USB-C port to load our device, and also supports fast charging. Okay. And now, as we launch the screen, because I need to compare it, you can see that the edges that I was talking about, they're a little bit smaller and thinner than on the Samsung. You can take a look right now. It's not a big difference, but for me it simply looks better on the Huawei when it comes to that. Okay, another big thing and another big difference is the screen. I mean, it's texture, because on the Huawei we have the matte screen, which really helps. For example, when you are using your device in a full sun, it doesn't reflect the light as much as the Samsung will do. You can also see even now that on the top left edge of the device we have this displays of light, because in here I have my lamp, and you can see that it's absorbing it pretty okay. For example, I'll show you that when I'll place my Samsung, you can see the reflection. You can also see the marks after the fingers. So definitely, when it comes to the texture of the screen, for me, matte screen is simply better than the normal one. It also helps with the reading, and just like I was saying, for example, when you want to use your device outside when there's a full sunlight, it doesn't reflect that much light, just like Samsung does. Also, for example, when the screen is turned off, the finger marks maybe are a little bit less noticeable than on the Samsung, but for example, when it comes to the cleaning of those screens, it's much easier on the Samsung than on the matte screen of our Huawei. Now I will clean them for a little. On the Samsung, when I'm using the microfiber, those marks after my fingers are removing really smooth, and it's really easy to keep it clean. And for example, when I want to clean it up on the paper mat, it might be a little bit more difficult, and there's a chance that you will have to use a little bit of the water or some kind of a spray to remove those marks completely, because they really like to remain on the matte screen. So the matte screen comes when you want to use it with some costs, and when it comes to that, we have those fingerprints that are harder to remove than on the Samsung. So you just need to pick which option is better for you. Okay, the next thing. Let's launch both devices, and let's get into the settings, and for example, first into a display and brightness. Let's open up the settings. In here also the display, and let's begin with the refresh rate. In here it's the screen refresh rate, in here it's the motion smoothness. So we also have the difference in the refresh rate, because simply on the Huawei we have up to 120 Hz refresh rate, while on the Samsung we only have up to 90. So if you like to have the smoothest screen, the smoothest animations, you should pick the Huawei, because it has simply higher refresh rate than the Samsung. Okay, when it comes to the CPUs, on the Huawei we have the Kirin 820. That's kind of a CPU that we have on our Huawei. And on the Samsung we have the Exynos 1380. When it comes to the memory and storage, on the Samsung we have 8 on 128 gigabytes that are provided, while on the Huawei we have 8 to 256. I think we can see it in about tablet. Yeah, here it is. We have the RAM and the internal storage. And on the Samsung I need to take a look where it is, because it's sometimes pretty well hidden. And maybe it will be in the device care and in the storage. Yeah, as we take a look on the storage, we have 128 gigabytes when it comes to the internal storage, so we can simply stack more data on our Huawei. That's a next point into the advantage of the Huawei. Okay, another thing is the battery. On the Huawei we have it will be again under the about tablet thing, maybe under the status, but I might be wrong, or in the battery simply. I'm wondering where it is. Okay, I cannot find this information thing. On the Huawei we have almost 1100 miles per hour when it comes to the battery capacity, while on the Samsung, I think in here it might be under the battery, we have 8000 maximum capacity. I mean the mAh. Yeah, in here you can see the battery capacity, how it looks like. Okay. Another thing, of course, is the operating system, because on the Huawei we don't have the Android. On the Samsung we have the Android 15 with a full Google ecosystem, so we can log in into our Google account, the Gmail. We won't have any hard things to do. But when it comes to the Huawei, we have the Harmony OS, is the Huawei's operating system, and in here we have the limited Google ecosystem. So for example, it will be a little bit harder to log in into Google and use all of those features. For example, of course, we don't have the Play Store. We only have the app gallery, and when it comes to downloading those apps, Play Store is much better than the Huawei's app gallery, because we can basically download anything from the Play Store, and some of the apps for example, the apps to the benchmarks, I don't know, some games, some communicator apps, for example, such as WhatsApp, they won't be available in the app gallery. Of course, not all of them, but there's a huge chance that the app that you want to download on your Huawei, it won't be available on the in the app gallery. I mean that. Actually, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. This Samsung isn't made of a plastic, that bag. I made a mistake. It's basically some kind of a metal. I don't know exactly, but it's pretty well built. Same thing on the Huawei. Maybe it's some kind of an aluminum. I don't know exactly, but they're not made of cheap plastic, so they won't destroy, for example, if they fall a little bit or when you use a little bit of pressure on them. Alright, and the last thing is the price of those devices. When it comes to the price of the Huawei, for example, in Europe, of course, the price might be different from... it depends in which country you want to buy this device, of course. When it comes to the Huawei, the average buy price of this device in Europe is like 430 euros. And when it comes to the Samsung in Europe, it will be like 4.5 or 400. Of course, everything depends on which version you have. I mean, when it comes to the RAM and the storage space, because the Samsung also has 256 gigabyte version. My device, my Samsung isn't in that version. You just need to simply look for yourself and pick the version that you want. Of course, and as a final result, for me, both of those devices have something that work into their advantage. For example, just like I was saying, the matte screen on the Huawei works really good when you are working and when you're using this device in a full sunlight. But it's a little bit harder to remove the finger marks from the screen, while on the Samsung it's much easier. And also the whole operating system and the ecosystem is for me much better on the Samsung, because we have full Google support. We can do everything. We have access into the Play Store and all Google features, and for example into the Galaxy AI, which in my opinion is really cool and works. I think it's one of the best AIs that we have on the devices in the market, while on the Huawei it might be a little bit worse, but of course everything isn't objective. It depends from the user, so you just need to also find the informations and the differences that you're looking for example, on your own. But I hope that this video helped you, that it was helpful to you. And please leave a like, share, and subscribe. That's all. Thank you for watching.
Welcome. In front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you how to set up face unlock on your tablet in case your facial recognition scanner doesn't recognize your face properly. So first let's go to settings and let's find biometrics and password. Go to face recognition and enter your password to confirm. Then before we add a new face model, let's remove the old ones. And before we proceed, use a dry towel to wipe the surface of your frontal camera carefully, just to make sure that you can clearly see your face in the camera. And for the same reason, also make sure that the lights in your room are set up properly. And then once you make sure of that, click Add Face, click Get Started, and proceed by adding a new face model to your device. And click OK once it's complete. And just to make sure everything works well, make sure that your tablet is up to date. So go back to Settings, go to System and Updates, open Software Update, click Check for Updates, make sure that you are connected to the internet in the meanwhile. Okay, and if you have any updates, then install them and restart your tablet. If you don't have any, restart your tablet just to make sure that everything works well this time and the changes are applied. So hold down the power button, then select Restart, Confirm, and wait until your tablet is restarted. Then enter your PIN code for the first time, because you cannot unlock your tablet using facial recognition after you restart it. So then put your device on a lock screen and look directly at the camera, and this way you will unlock it. And as you can see, everything works well for me, and I hope that it does for you too. And if this video helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you what you can do with your tablet in case your touchscreen stopped working. So if your touchscreen isn't responding, then what you can do is remove the case from your tablet. As you can see, I don't have any already. And also remove the screen protection from your device. And once you do that, try cleaning your screen with a microfiber cloth and see if it helps you resolving your issue, and check if your touchscreen is responding now. But if it's still not, you can force restart your tablet by holding down the volume down key and the power button. So hold both of these keys down for more than 10 seconds. Okay, and once your laptop screen goes off, that means that it started to reboot. Now let's wait until it boots up again, and then wait until your device is restarted. And once your device is restarted, check if your touchscreen started responding. But if it didn't happen, then you're gonna have to use the safe mode and enter the safe mode instead, in order to check if no third-party applications are affecting the way that your touchscreen works. So in order to do that, you have to hold down the power button and the volume down key together for more than 10 seconds until the screen of your tablet goes off. And once the screen of your tablet goes off, stop holding the volume down key and instead press the volume up button. But don't release the power button until you see the HUAWEI logo on your screen. And once the HUAWEI logo appears on your screen, you can release the power button and keep pressing the volume up key for the rest of the time until you enter the recovery mode or boot mode. Now, using your volume keys to navigate, scroll down to safe mode option and then press the power button to confirm, and this way you will boot your device into the safe mode. So right now let's simply wait until your device boots up. And once your device is booted into the safe mode, you will see this indicator in the bottom left corner of the screen. So check if your touchpad started responding. Your laptop should also be less laggy in the safe mode. And in case your laptop still isn't working properly, then in such case, let's restart the laptop once again by going into the... Okay, first of all, if your tablet is working well, then go to settings, go to system and updates, select software update. Excuse me, don't go to the software update. Instead, go to reset, then select reset all settings, confirm once again. Wait until all the settings are reset, and once the reset is complete, your tablet should restart afterwards. But if it's not happening, let's hold the power button again until you see this screen, then tap restart, confirm, and then wait until your tablet is restarted. And once it's restarted, your touchscreen should return back to normal. Okay, and right now check if your touchscreen is working. If it's working, then the problem is resolved. The issue was probably some third-party application that affected the way that your touchscreen behaved. If your problem isn't resolved, then the only thing that you can do right now is go to your settings. Of course, first of all, you're gonna have to return to the safe mode where your touch screen is working better, or working generally. Then go to system updates, reset, and reset tablet, then confirm and perform the factory reset by tapping this button and waiting until your tablet is fully reset. Once you do that, then most probably the problem will be resolved for you. And that's basically it for this video. I really hope that this troubleshooting guide helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you what to do if you forgot the PIN code to your tablet. So, if you cannot access your device using your PIN code, try entering the PIN code that you used the last time, and in case it doesn't work for you in the normal mode, you can go into the safe mode and check if it works for you there instead. And because in the safe mode there are no third-party applications that are affecting the way that your lock screen behaves. Also, your tablet is less laggy in this safe mode, and it's very commonly the reason why you cannot log into your device. So the first thing that you should try to do is hold down the power button for a while, then hold down the restart option and touch it once again to enter safe mode, then click again to OK to confirm, and wait until your tablet is restarted. Once your tablet is restarted, try entering the PIN code once again, and just in case it works for you this time, go to settings, then go to biometrics and password, select disable lock screen password, click disable to confirm, then enter your PIN code once again, and then you can restart your tablet by holding down the power key, select restart, and once your laptop is restarted, you'll be able to sign into your device normally. But in case it didn't work for you and you really can't remember the PIN code that you used to sign into your device, then first of all, try to contact Huawei customer support service and tell them about your issue. And there is a good chance that if you provide the proof of the ownership of your tablet to them, then they will be able to help you out with your issue without erasing any data from your tablet. But in case you cannot do that, then you still can perform a factory reset operation on your device, and you can do this either using a Huawei Cloud website If you have a Huawei account on your tablet, sign into it on any other device using your credentials on Huawei Cloud. Then open Find Device menu, select this tablet on the list and select Erase Data, and this will erase data from your tablet. And once the data is erased, you'll be able to set this tablet as new. And in case this option is unavailable for you too, then you can perform a factory reset operation locally. And to do that, you're gonna have to enter recovery mode, and if you don't know how to enter recovery mode, we have an entire video on our channel that explains how to do that step by step on this exact laptop. So if you need this video, go ahead and check it out. And for this one, that will be all that I wanted to share with you. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you what to do if your microphone isn't working correctly on this tablet. So first of all, check the microphones of your tablet first. They are located at the top edge of your tablet next to the volume keys. As you can see, these two holes at the top of your tablet, those are both your microphones, so check if they're not clogged. And I don't think that you can safely clean these ports, but they can hardly be clogged actually. But if you have a non-metallic tool that you are sure that will not break, then you can try to unclog them by using this tool. And try checking your microphone in the recorder app. So to find it, slide down the search field on your home screen, then search for recorder, open it, agree, then press this icon to start recording, and then start speaking into your microphones. You can try to actually speak directly into them in order to get the better sound. Then once you're ready, you can stop the test recording, then you can try to play it and listen to it. And if you cannot hear anything, then try in order to get the better sound. Then once you're ready, try increasing the sound level by pressing the volume up key. And if you still cannot hear yourself, go to settings, then go to sound and vibration settings, select show more, and manually increase the level of the music, videos and games by moving this slider to the right. Then again, try recording a sample, start recording, and then start speaking, and check if you can hear yourself now. And if you cannot hear yourself, then try entering the safe mode, so that we know that we'll know for sure that there are no third-party applications that are using your microphone in the background. So to do that, hold down the power button for a while until you see this screen, then press the restart button until you see this icon, tap on it, tap OK, and then wait until your tablet is restarted. Once your tablet is restarted, you can open the recorder app again. So open recorder and then try to make another sample recording. Okay, so test recording, the second one, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then try listening to another sample recording. Okay, and I can hear myself clearly, but again, if you cannot hear yourself, then try go through the previous troubleshooting steps, like increasing your sound volume, either using your volume buttons or manually in the sound settings. Then you can, if it didn't help, then the last solution that I have for you is rebooting your device into the normal mode by pressing the power button for a while, selecting restart once again, and then again wait until your device is restarted, and then we'll try to update software on your tablet, and hopefully that will help. Now once your tablet is restarted, go to settings, make sure that you have internet connection, so slide down the control center, turn off the airplane mode, tap Wi-Fi icon and connect to the network if you aren't connecting automatically. Let's select network from the list and let me enter the password real quick. Once you enter the password, click connect. And now that you are connected, go to the system and update section. In your settings, go to software update, tap check for updates, and if there are any updates to install, then take your time, download and install them, and then try repeating the process, and hopefully everything will start working for you right now. And that's all I wanted to mention in this video. I hope that it helped you with your issue, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will tell you what to do if your tablet is overheating while charging. So the first thing that I want to mention is that it is absolutely normal for your tablet to overheat while charging using a fast charging cable and fast charging AC adapter. But if you want to reduce the overheating effect on your tablet, then the first thing that you can do is go to settings, find the battery settings, and then look for the applications that consume the most of your power on your tablet, and select one of these applications, choose the ones that you don't need, and select force stop. And once you force stop this application, it will stop working in the background, therefore will stop consuming your battery, and your battery therefore will stop overheating. Also, if you don't need a fast charger at the moment, you can reduce the overheating by going to battery health and enabling smart charge option right here. Now, the next thing that you can do is avoid using your tablet while charging it, avoid playing games, it's what's most important, but also try avoiding scrolling, watching videos, or doing whatever you want to do it once you charge it. Yeah, that's also significantly reduces the overheating of your device. The next thing that you can and should do is remove the case from your tablet before charging it, because the case on your tablet really worsens the heat distribution, and therefore your tablet will overheat more. And the last thing that I want to tell you about is a recommendation to charge your device in a cool, well-ventilated area. And if you follow all of these steps, your tablet will absolutely not be overheating. So I really hope that this video helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you what to do if your laptop doesn't want to connect to the Wi-Fi. So the first thing that you can do is slide down the control center and then try to either toggle your Wi-Fi icon, or alternatively you can toggle airplane mode in here. Then let your Wi-Fi reconnect to the network and see if it helped you. And in case if it didn't, then go to settings. In settings, select Wi-Fi, then select the network that you're connected to, tap forget, Then reconnect to the network. I'm not sure which one it was, but I'm gonna reconnect to another one. Okay, so once you're reconnected to the Wi-Fi, check if it works for you. You can alternatively try to connect to other networks if you have any available around you to see if that's not the issue. Then in case your problem still isn't solved, try restarting both your router if you have access to it, and if you don't have access to it, then restart your tablet. To do that, hold down the power button until you see this screen, select restart, confirm, and wait until your tablet is restarted. Now check if this solved your issue, and if your problem still stands, then what you can do is reset your network settings. And to do that, go to System and Update section on your tablet, go to Reset Network Settings, select Reset Network Settings, confirm. Okay, and you'll be notified once they're reset right here at the bottom. Then you can try to reconnect to the Wi-Fi network once again. First, go to Wi-Fi settings, enable your Wi-Fi, find the network that you want to connect to, and enter the password to it. Click connect. And at this point, your problem should be resolved. But if not, then you can also go to System and Updates, check System Update, and check if your device has any updates. Well, of course, if you have some alternative kind of connections, because for a connection, because you're gonna need to have the internet connection if you want to check for updates. And if nothing helped in such case, then I recommend contacting your internet provider and asking them if there is an issue on their side, because it's most likely the reason in such case. And if there is no problem on their side, then contact Huawei customer support service and tell them about your issue, and they will probably guide you through some more troubleshooting steps. But I really hope that this video helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you what to do if your fast charging cable isn't working properly with your tablet. First of all, you gotta check your cable and charger for any physical visible damage on it, and if you don't see any, then check for compatibility, and this tablet is only compatible with Huawei fast charging cables and chargers, so make sure that you're using original charging elements. Then clean the charging port with a non-metallic tool, so use a non-metallic brush to clean your charging port right here, and check if it works for you. And if it's still not working properly, then go to settings, go to battery, and in battery select battery health, and try switching this toggle to the left. Click OK and try charging your device once again. Maybe this is the problem, that the smart charge is enabled and it doesn't allow your device to fully charge very fast. The next thing that you can do is test the charging cable with another charger and check if it works for you, or try charging another device with the same cable and the same AC adapter. And if nothing helps, then you can also check System and Updates, go to Software Updates, and see if there are any updates for your tablet. And if there are any, then take your time to download and install them, and that should fix your problem. And in case that this video helped you, consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you how to show your battery percentage on your status bar in case you only see the battery indicator. So in order to enable the battery percentage, you have to go to settings, then find battery settings, and make sure that you hit switch this toggle to the right next to show battery percentage feature, and this way you will enable the battery percentage inside your battery icon on your status bar. So that's how you fix this issue. I hope that this video helps you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you what to do if your headphones aren't detected by the tablet. First of all, check your Bluetooth connection. To do that, go to settings, go to Bluetooth, make sure that it's enabled, make sure that you can connect to your Bluetooth device, to your Bluetooth headphones. And in case you cannot connect to them, then check the Bluetooth not connecting video on our channel for this same tablet, in which we go through the troubleshooting steps on how to fix Bluetooth connection problems. Then what you have to do, if it's not the problem, if the problem is that your device cannot detect your headphones and you cannot use them properly, then first of all, check your headphones, test your headphones with another device to ensure they're working, and inspect the headphones for any visible damage or debris. Also check your headphones case if they come with the case. Then what you can do is restart your tablet by holding down the power button, selecting restart, confirming, and then wait until it's restarted. After that, try reconnecting to your headphones and check if they work now, and if in case they don't, then try connecting another pair of headphones to your tablet and see if your tablet can detect the other pair of headphones. And in case you still have this issue even with the other pair of headphones, go to sound and vibration, then go to select show more, and make sure that the last slider is moved to the very right, and check if you can hear anything with your headphones. You can also go to sound booster menu and try toggling this, switching this toggle in order to check the both modes you can use for your headphones with this tablet, and see if any of these two modes work for you. And in case this didn't help, then you can check for software updates. To do that, go to System and Updates section in your settings, then select Software Update. Make sure that you are connected to the Wi-Fi beforehand. Let me enter the password real quick. Connect to the Wi-Fi, and then check if you have any updates for your device. And if you do have any, then download and install them, and then check if your problem is resolved after that. And in case if this doesn't resolve your issue, you can go to Reset option in this same menu, System and Settings, select Reset all settings, then confirm, and wait until all the settings are reset. Then restart your tablet like we did it before, and see if your problem is resolved right now. Of course, you're gonna have to reconnect your Bluetooth device and also reconnect to your Wi-Fi once you do that. and check if this resolves your issue. And as a last resort, you can also try to reset your tablet by selecting this option, then reset tablet, but this will also erase all data from your device, but this will most probably resolve the problem with your headphones. And I really hope that this video helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you what to do if your battery on your tablet drains way too fast. First of all, enter settings, go to battery, and consider using power saving mode. By switching this toggle to the right, you will make your battery work for a longer time. So this is just a quick tip for expanding your battery life range. Now the next thing that you can do is lower your screen brightness. Go to display and brightness section and either set the brightness to the level that is comfortable for you and it's not too low, or just enable automatic screen brightness to let your tablet decide for yourself which brightness level is most optimal one for now. The next thing that you can do is disable Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or GPS on your tablet when you're not using them. And to do that, swipe down the quick settings menu or the control center and disable things like locations, sounds, and Bluetooth if you're not using them. This will also increase your battery's lifespan. The next thing that you can do is go to battery, and in battery select launch manager, and then if you think that some applications drain a lot of your battery by working in the background, you can just switch the toggle to the right next to the applications that you want to manage automatically, and this way they will not be working in the background when you don't need them, and your tablet will automatically detect such applications that work too much in the background and will disable them when needed. So it's a pretty useful feature in case you don't want to manage your device all the time. And the next thing is keeping your device up to date. So to keep your device up to date, you have to go to System and Update section, go to Software Update, make sure that your device is connected to the internet, and then check for updates. And if you have any updates, then download and install them, and this way your software will stay in touch with your hardware, so your tablet will be more productive and your hardware elements will work the way they are meant to. And that will be all for this video. So I hope that it helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you how to fix the ghost touch problem on this tablet. So the first troubleshooting steps will be removing the case and the protection screen protector from your tablet, then cleaning your device with the dry towel to make sure that there are no debris or moisture on your screen surface. Check if the problem is solved, but if it's not, go to settings, then go to display and brightness section, then select a screen refresh rate, and you can try using different ones and see how they work for you, or just go with the dynamic refresh rate. and see if this helps you with your issue. And if it's not, then maybe there is some third-party application that is causing your device to behave like that. So in such case, go to System and Updates. First of all, check for software updates. Make sure that you are connected to the network first of all in order to check for available updates. So enable your Wi-Fi, then select the network that you want to connect to, enter your password, click connect, and check for any available updates. And if you do have any, then take your time to download and install them. And if it doesn't help you with the ghost touch issue, go to reset section, select reset all settings and confirm by tapping right here, then wait until the settings are reset. And once you do that, your tablet should return back to default settings, therefore everything should work as it used to. And I hope that these troubleshooting steps helped you, and if they did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you what to do if you forgot the screen lock password to your tablet. In such case, of course, the best solution would be remembering the password that you entered the last time. And if you tried it and it didn't work for you, or maybe the password that worked for you the last time didn't work for you this time, then let's try one more time, but in the safe mode, where you can know for sure that your device isn't lagging and there are no third-party applications working in the background affecting the way that your lock screen behaves. So first of all, let's reboot this tablet into the safe mode and try entering the password once again. To do that, hold down the power key until you see these two options on your screen. Hold down restart option and touch to enter safe mode, then confirm, and then wait until your device is restarted. And once your device is restarted into safe mode, you can try entering your password once again, and just in case it works for you this time, go to settings, go to biometrics and password, select disable lock screen password and click disable, then confirm by entering the same password that you entered previously, and then hold down the power key, select restart, and reboot into the normal mode. But in case this didn't work for you, then the first thing that I would recommend you to do is contact HUAWEI customer support service and tell them about your issue. And if you can prove the ownership of your tablet to them, they will most likely help you out with solving this problem and letting you regain access to your tablet without the need to remove any personal data from your device. In case you cannot do that either, then you can perform a factory reset operation on your device, which will unfortunately remove everything from it, but will also let you regain access to your device. And you can do this either remotely by using HUAWEI Cloud application. If you log in HUAWEI Cloud application using your HUAWEI ID, you will be able to use a Find Device feature. Once you enable open Find Device feature, you can select this tablet on the list of your devices and then select Erase Data, and this will erase data remotely, and you'll be able to set up your tablet once again and use it as a new device. Alternatively, if you cannot do this too, then you can perform a factory reset operation using recovery mode. And if you don't know how to access recovery mode on this tablet, we have an entire video on our channel explaining how to perform factory reset operation using recovery mode on this HUAWEI 11.5 tablet. And that will be all for this video. So thank you so much for watching it. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you how to fix the low sound volume issue on this tablet. First of all, try adjusting your sound levels by pressing the volume buttons that you have on the top edge of your tablet. And in case this doesn't solve your issue, then go to settings, go to sounds and vibration, select show more right here, and then try moving this bottom slider to the right and check if your sound volume improved. And if it didn't, then you can try to disable do not disturb mode in the same menu by tapping right here and making sure that this slider isn't moved to the right. So just make sure that the D&D mode is disabled. If this doesn't help you solve your issue, then you can use a non-metallic brush in order to clean your speakers that are located on both left and right edges of your tablet. So you can check if they're not clogged by simply looking at them, and if you can see that they are clogged somehow, then try use a non-metallic brush. That just make sure to use some solid brush so that it doesn't break inside and doesn't make things worse for you. Now the other thing that you can do is restart your tablet into safe mode. To do that, hold down the power button for a while, then long press restart option and touch it to enter safe mode, and then try checking your sound volume in the safe mode, so that we can be sure that the issue is not some third-party application that is affecting the way that your speakers work. Okay. Tablet restarts into the safe mode, you will start seeing this indicator in the bottom left corner of your screen. So try testing your sound volume in here, see if it has improved. Then let's try to go to the settings. Of course, one thing I forgot to mention is that you should check if your any Bluetooth device are if no Bluetooth device are connected to your tablet in the Bluetooth section. But in the safe mode, the Bluetooth has to be disabled automatically. So you can just go to sound and vibration, then show more, and then just move this slider to the right to hear the sound, to check if you can hear the sounds coming out of your tablet speaker. And in case it didn't help, then maybe your software isn't up to date. In such case, you'll have to first restart your tablet into the normal mode in order to install the latest software update package. So hold down the power key, then select restart, confirm, and then wait until your device is restarted. Once your tablet is restarted, turn off to airplane mode, reconnect to your Wi-Fi, which will happen automatically if you were connected before. If it's not happening automatically, you can go to the settings, then select the network that you want to connect to and connect to it either by entering the security key or just by tapping on it. Okay, so now once you are connected to the network, go to system and updates, go to software update and check if you have any updates. And if you don't have any, then just skip this step. If you do, take your time and install all the updates for your device and check if your sound improved. And that's basically all for this video. I hope that these troubleshooting steps helped you, and if they did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you how to fix Bluetooth connections on this tablet. So the first and the fastest thing that you can do is slide down the control center and then try toggling either your Bluetooth by tapping this icon twice, or toggling your airplane mode by tapping this icon. Then go to settings. If it didn't help, then go to settings, go to Bluetooth settings. Now find the device that you are connected to, but maybe you cannot use it, maybe you cannot hear it. Generally speaking, you have to reconnect to it. Just tap on it to disconnect from it directly, then tap on it again, and then check if this time everything works well. And in case the problem isn't solved, tap the gear icon next to your device and then select unpair, and then refresh the page, select this device from the list, click pair, and see if the problem is resolved. And in case it's not, the next thing that you can do is restart both your Bluetooth device and your tablet. In order to restart your tablet, hold down the power button for a while until you see this screen, then select restart, confirm, wait until your tablet is restarted. Okay, now check if it helped you. So check if your device is now connected properly, and you can use it normally. But in case this didn't help, then the last thing that you can do, go to System and Updates, then select Reset option, reset network settings, confirm once again. Network settings have been reset. After that, go back to Bluetooth devices, enable your Bluetooth once again, put your device into pairing mode and try reconnecting to it. Click pair. And at this point everything should be fixed, but in case it's not, then that probably means that your device needs to update its software. So go to System and Updates, go to Software Update. Of course, use the Wi-Fi in order to install the latest update. I'm pretty sure I don't have any updates right now, but generally connect to the Wi-Fi, then select check for updates and see if there are any updates, and if there are any, then take your time and download and install all the required updates, and then try to reconnect to your Bluetooth device, and I hope that your problem will be solved after that. And that will be all for this video. So thank you so much for watching it. If you liked it, consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you what to do if your auto brightness isn't working on this tablet. So first of all, scroll down your control center and check if it looks like this. And if it does look like this, then go to your settings and check for display and brightness section, and make sure that the automatic screen brightness is enabled. And if it's not working properly for you, then what you can do is turn off the screen of your device by pressing the power button once, and then basically wipe the whole surface of the screen of your tablet to make sure that we clean the ambient light sensor. They are usually located near your frontal camera, but it's better if you just clean the whole surface of your tablet, also to improve your usage experience of this device. Then try turning it on and checking if the auto brightness have improved, and if it didn't, just hold down the power button for a while, then select restart option, confirm, and then wait until your device restarts. And now check if your light sensors have refreshed and if your automatic brightness works better now. But if it didn't help you solving your issue, then make sure that you're connected to the Wi-Fi or basically internet. Go to System and Updates, check for software update, and if you do have any updates for your device, then download and install them in order to make sure that the hardware works in touch with your software on the tablet. Then if this once again didn't help you resolve this issue, then what you can do is open the reset menu, select reset all settings, confirm by pressing here, then again confirm and wait until the settings are reset. Then try re-enabling your automatic display brightness right here, and this should resolve your issue at this point. And that's basically it. I hope that this video helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In front of me is HUAWEI MatePad 11.5, and in this video I will show you what to do if your speakers aren't working correctly on your tablet. So first of all, play some sample recording on your tablet and try increasing the volume level of your tablet by pressing the volume up button that is located right here. Try increasing it to the very top, and then listen to your sample recording and see if you can hear the recording itself. And if you can't, then go to the settings, go to sounds and vibration section, and then select show more to expand this section, and make sure that the last slider is moved to the to the right. And in case you cannot hear this sound, then check if your Bluetooth is disabled. So slide down the control center and check if your Bluetooth is enabled here. If it is, then turn it off so that we can be sure that the sound isn't rerouted to your Bluetooth device, for example. Then try listening to your recording once again, and in case you cannot hear it, then you can go to System and Updates, then select Software Update and check if you have any updates for your device. And if you do have any, then download and install all the updates for your device. Then try checking the way your speakers work after that. And if this didn't help, then maybe you should reset your settings. But in order to check if you do have to do that, we'll first have to check if the speakers work in the safe mode, so that we know for sure that no third-party applications affect the way that your speakers work. And to do that, hold down the power button for a while until you see this screen, then tap and hold the restart option and tap the safe mode icon, click OK, and then wait until your tablet is restarted. And once your tablet is restarted in the safe mode, you will see the safe mode indicator in the bottom corner of the screen. Now try listening to any sample audio that you have on your device, and check if you can hear it. And if you do hear it, then you have to reset your settings. To do that, go to Settings, System and Updates, then Reset, then reset all settings. Select reset all settings, confirm. Then wait until your tablet is reset fully. Then after that, restart your tablet into the normal mode. Give me a moment. Okay, so it seems to me that once the settings are reset, your tablet will restart automatically. Now let's just wait until it boots up into the normal mode. And once your tablet is restarted into the normal mode, check if, and once your tablet restarts into the normal mode, check if your speakers work. Now you can do that by going to settings, sound and vibration, and checking the sounds by moving the bottom slider right here. Now if your speakers still don't work, then you can go to system and update, and as a last resort option, select reset, then reset tablet, then confirm, and then reset your tablet fully. And once your tablet is fully reset, it will hopefully solve the problem that you have. But I hope that your problem is solved already after the previous steps that we've taken. And if this video helped you, then thank you so much for watching it. And if you liked it, consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.